housing market in Grimesland, North Carolina.
But first, let's hit it. Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
I get call text all the time at 252-327-3357. And I love talking fast, so apologize for that. But we'll put the number here as well. But also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
Exactly. And one of the areas that is really desirable in Pitt County is Grimesland. And today we wanted to deep dive into the Grimesland housing market and break down all the statistics and numbers in the month of June, but we are recording it in the month of July to give you some ideas for those of you that are home buyers or home sellers.
Okay, so in June 2023, which just happened, it just finished, right? So there were 19 active homes in June 2023. There were 11 pending, which is under contract, and there were 9 recently sold. So if we do the math, 19 plus 11, so those are the under the contract plus the ones that are active available. That means there were 30 homes available. Divided by that recent home of 9, that gives us a basic supply number of 3.33 months of supply. It's not perfect, but this is the data that we can give you real quick.
Therefore, inventory rate, actually, if you compare it to the months of May, we had 20 active homes, 7 homes under the contract, and 4 homes sold. And actually, the inventory was 6.75 months. And we have tremendous drop from 6.75 to 3.33.
Now, June 2022, last year, just to give you some data, 6 active homes, 9 pending homes, 8 homes sold, which was only a 1.88 months of supply. Now, let's go with days on market, because that's really what matters. How fast do buyers have to make a decision? Do I have to do right now, make a decision, or can I sleep on it?
Exactly. Just adding that our inventory increased from last year, 55.66, and as my wife said, average days on the market really went up from 26 days in May, went to 41 days in June.
Now, a lot of this is going to be, it's not really listed here, but a lot of this is also going to be something based on price point. So if you're looking, let's be honest, if you're looking at something for $175,000, you need to be able to act fast. If you're looking at $1 million, you can sleep on it. Like, there's just some data points in between that are not necessarily there when we give you a down and dirty data. I just want to be honest with you. Now, why? Let's look at the median list price and the median sales price in Grimesland. The median list price was
in the Grimesland, how much was that?
$444,400. For the median list price, and then $320 for the median sales price. Now, a lot of this has to do with new. May 2023, there was a $447,250, which means there was a slight decrease in some new construction. And the median sales price was $394,950. And what about last year?
And last year, this time in June, is $339,950 for the list price and $390 for the sold price. As my wife said, we have a lot of new construction. Why you see this all high average lease and sell price in Grimesland, North Carolina.
Now let's talk about previously owned and new, and the down and dirty number you can get when you're saying how much is my house worth. Now, Grimesland does not have a lot of townhomes and a lot of condos, so the numbers are the same. It's mostly single family homes. It is what it is in this area. And the median square foot of a home that somebody's already lived in that they've taken care of, and you can just say, what's the down and dirty number? It's going to be $152 per square foot looking at this data. Now, what about new?
And if you are looking at the new, as my wife said, most of them, almost 99% of them are single family home, $180 per square feet.
Okay, there were 8 price reductions last month, and then the sold to listed ratio?
And it was 8-0 actually. Means 8 houses listed, but none of them sold, which basically is all brand new construction.
All right, we're going to get to those numbers in a second. So let's just talk about new construction and previously owned. And here's where the data really lies. If you look at all the new construction in Grimesland, June 23, we have 5 months supply of new construction.
Which is really good.
Now, if you're talking about previously owned homes and you want to be in Grimesland, somebody's already lived in, you're going to buy that home because of a million reasons. That yard is better. It has a fence. They took care of the place. 0.5% inventory. So you can see huge difference.
0.5 months.
0.5 months.
Half a month, basically.
Half a month.
And if you combine these two, really, we have inventory of 2.6 months.
Right, but I think the combined is not really fair either. So new construction made in the 2023, there was 7 months supply. So you can see some of those new constructions have sold. And previously owned was 1.1. So you can see it actually decreased a lot in what's going on.
Therefore, total decrease was from 3.7 months of the combined to 2.6, which really is reduction of 34.92% of reduction we had in that housing inventory in Grimesland, North Carolina.
Now, median home value. So mean home value. Mean is more weighted, right? So we talked about like just a down and dirty number, but mean home value is like the weighted number of how much homes are valued in general.
Exactly.
Now, in June 2023, there was 259. That can't be right. 259 through 32.
Yes, 259 to 32.
But why do you have a positive there?
And it's positive, and from the last year is 269, 274. 647. This is a new one that my wife said. I think it was my mistake. And from last year was 259, 232. That meaning that we had 7.8 appreciation in Grimesland. We went all the way from 259 to 274.
That makes more sense. I was like, he's wrong.
And the months before that, we were 269, $523.
Okay, so median rent for all bedrooms, all homes in all of Grimesland is $1,200. Now let's talk about if you're a home buyer or a home seller. So let's start with home buyer, and you're looking to live in Grimesland.
Okay, can you enlighten us with what recommendation you have for the home buyers?
It really is going to depend on your price point. You do have a little bit more time if you want to be in Grimesland to think about it. Also, these prices are a little higher than they're going to be in other parts of the county. So you're going to say, do I really want to be in Grimesland? Can I afford these total price? And you can sleep on it. There's a little bit more wiggle room because of just the numbers going on there. But you have to be super, super sure in North Carolina in general because of that due diligence fee. Also, when you do see a home you like, you have to be, especially if you're looking at pre-owned homes, you have to be able to act like this. So if that house at $175,000 pops up, you need to, who's going to get it? The person who has prepared. They have their pre-approval. They are ready to go. They are not
and they know what is their monthly payment is if they wanted to pay for that house with the current basically a market interest rate.
Now, again, if you're looking at the $450,000 homes, you're going to have a little bit more time to say, is that what I want? I have to think about it. You do have that luxury of time if you're thinking about Grimesland. But don't forget, if you're renting and paying $1,200, you're paying someone else's rent. You're paying someone else's mortgage. You're paying someone else to be richer. So you can pay for your own mortgage and make yourself and leave equity for your children and whatever else that you want to do in your life.
Especially with the 7.8% of appreciation from the last year, that could be the key. Therefore, it really comes to your decision and your preparation that you make to be a homeowner.
Now, if you're a home seller and you're in Grimesland, the market is actually there's not that many homes, pre-owned homes for sale in Grimesland. Now, if your price is $450,000, you are competing against new construction. So your house has to be amazingly presentable because people will choose your home over new for a variety of reasons. But you have to make sure that people want to see your home. So it has to be gorgeous. It has to set realistic expectations as well. You cannot sell certain things for exorbitant amounts of money either.
And also set a realistic, basic and attractive price point based on the comps that comes from your real estate professionals that makes your house desirable. Overpricing definitely is going to hurt you. Not only gets you money, and also sometimes it ends up the reduction of the price, and you don't want it to be there.
So we hope you find these videos useful. We are super excited to start doing monthly updates on Grimesland as well, that we can get more data from us every month.
And don't forget to call us at 252-327-3357 if you're home buyers or home sellers, and grab our home buying and home selling guide. And don't forget to subscribe in our channel to support us.